going down, YouTube? It is your boy Zary from Zary's Mobile Gaming coming at you tonight to bring you a fan requested video. What I'm going to do is I am going to try to help them based off their roster, and this can be very, very helpful for anybody out there, get through the last half of the Invasion of Demons campaign. So popping up on your screen right now, you will see the question that I received. Shout out to Mustang Cobra 1994. He has been a sub of mine for quite some time. Always shoots me some really good questions. So what we're going to do is we're going to kind of just briefly mention the first part. He wants to know about it. I mentioned that a debuff is 100%. How does that go into the rolls against tenacity, potency, etc.? I've actually reached out to the devs, and they are compiling something for me to make that video. So I have to hold off on that one just a little bit. I originally had shot it, but they are getting me some more detailed information that I can send to you. So the other question he had is also a PvE Invasions of Demon Act 4 guide would be very helpful. I'm level 80, but still struggling on the last few Invasion of Demon levels. So I asked him to write me over Discord, and he did, and he sent me his roster. So popping up on the screen, you will see his roster, and you will see where he is at. And what I did is I based the characters I'm using off of his roster to try to make the best team possible to help him out. And this team could help a lot of people out. And so looking at his squad, you know, from what popped up, this is the team I am going to use, and I'll explain it. Now, based off his roster, as you saw, he has a 5-star Soleus right now. Obviously, mine's 7 from my test account. He is out tonight. Based on his roster, he's going to have about 0 chance of not getting a 7-star Soleus, so I'm taking that into account. He already has Tromgar, Gear 11. He has Corel, Gear 11. He has Nightiel, Gear 11. I do not know the gear level of his Freezard, but that is okay. So let me talk about the gist of this team and why I chose this team. One, this team is very survivable. It brings a lot of debuffs to the table, which is going to benefit you in the long run. The only one I really had to think about was Act 12. What we are going to do is we're going to just kind of briefly go over what is going on. I'll talk you through all the battles, but the main thing is you're bringing in Cruel, because she is going to stealth the 3 mages of the party, drastically increasing your survivability. Cruel can copy. I strongly recommend you either copy a mage or a healer. Alright, then you have Nightiel and Soleus synergy. That is going to help you out to increase your damage. You have an ability block from Nightiel, and she also has the chance to dispel on her passive ability. You have AoE damage from Freezard as well as slow on his basic. You have heals and turn meter gain from Soleus, and then you have Tromgar, who really doesn't fit into the team, but he is a key cog to this team that I put together, because he has the stun on his basic, he has the regeneration on his third. Pretty much how you're going to open up any battle is Soleus is going to go first for this team. Soleus is going to put his third ability right on Tromgar, and then we can go from there. So I'll walk you through it as you see it, but let's get into it. I'm going to start at Invasion of Demons 12-6, because he said the later levels, so I'm not quite sure exactly where. I didn't ask that question. So we're going to start right at 12-6, and we are going to move on from there. So let's get into 12-6. Okay, 12-6, you're fighting Shadar. You could probably put it on auto with this team, but we're not going to do that because I'm going to kind of show you the basics of what we're looking for. So with the third ability, okay, what that does is it heals an ally for 40% of their max health. It applies an armor increase, tenacity increase, haste, damage increase, and cheat death for 2 turns. So he is going to be absorbing the damage. He is your sponge, and he's going to be countering. The only thing that sucks about this is the haste, but that's okay. Not a big deal, because he does have such a low cooldown on his taunt ability. It's really not going to mess you up much, but the tenacity increase is huge. That way he's not going to get stunned. He's not going to get those pesky debuffs, in theory. So we're going to open the battle with that. Now we have Cruel, who's going to put all the other mages into stealth. So you just do your basic, get all those people into stealth. Alright. Then we are going to apply the slow. But he had that up. We put up the offensive up to the team. Now we get Tromgar into taunt. Now he starts laying down the counters, hopefully getting a stun. We call in Nightiel. Get everybody back under stealth. Get that slow on now. Now we're going to ability block. Come through. Now he's stunned. And like I said, you could pretty much put this on auto, but you can start to see the gist of how this team is going to run. And these characters, other than Soleus and Freezard, are no different than his team. Like I said, he has the Gear 12 Tromgar we saw, he has the Gear 12 Cruel, and he has the Gear 12 Nightiel. So we easily were able to get by 12-6. I keep saying 12-6, 4-6, I'm sorry. So we're going to move on to 4-7. 4-7, we are fighting 3 demons, so let's get into that battle. So we have a Xantera, a Puncherface, and a Kyra, however you say her name. So what we have to do is, normally you're going to target Kyra because she's going to put up the counter on the tank and put everybody under stealth, but in this battle it absolutely means nothing because everybody's going to go under stealth, so we can pick and choose whoever we want. So we're going to primarily focus on the person who can cause us the most headaches in this fight, and that is Puncherface. So again, we're going to put the third ability onto Tromgar. Going to get everybody under stealth. Slow down Puncherface. Going to get some offense up now. Going to pop the taunt with Tromgar. Now he's going to start counterattacking and hopefully getting those stuns up. Going to continue to work on Puncherface. Get everybody back under stealth. AoE. Basic should do it. Now we are going, she has the armor decrease, so we're going to try to hit her while that's still up. Bonus attack. AoE. That should take care of her. And we can put it on auto. So as you can see, you can start to see the flow of this team and how it plays actually in very well with each other to accomplish what we want to accomplish in this match. We want survivability and debuffs and damage. So it's working out pretty well so far. Okay, we're going to move on to 4-8. 4-8, we are fighting Mega Wheel and a whole bunch of mages. Okay, so what do we got? Let's take a look at the characters and I can tell you how I prioritize them. Okay, so looking at this team, we know we're going to get the taunt from Tromgar. We know we're going to get the taunt from Darien. Soleus is going to be pesky, but it's more Doom we got to control. If he starts summoning his demons, we lost. So, third ability onto Tromgar. We are going to get everybody under stealth. Gonna get that slow up on more Doom. Now we're gonna start working on Soleus. We're gonna try to get him down as much as we can. Get the taunt up with Tromgar. Okay, we got the stun. Taunt. Alright, so now we're gonna focus on Darien because we don't want him to counterattack. Now we're going to strip the buff on Tromgar. AoE. We are going to do some heavy damage. Try to get him out of there. Call the assistant. Get everybody back under stealth. AoE. Okay. Hopefully we can land a stun on more Doom. Nope. Gonna put that third ability back up on Tromgar. Now we're gonna copy more Doom because it's fun. Get the taunt back up. gonna save that just in case he pops his taunt. Okay, brought in one demon, so far we're doing okay. Let's get the offense up. Stun that, nice. Now let's finish him off. We are going to put the ability block on Tromgar so he can't taunt. Again, we're going to put that third ability right up on Tromgar. Got a stun on Soleus, that was beautiful. So, just so you know, the demons that Mordoom summons, red is the damage and green heals, just so you're aware. Get everybody back under stealth. Get a slow. And we don't need a heal or anything, so let's start working on Soleus. Get the taunt back up on Tromgar. AoE. So we got Soleus out of there. So now we're going to start working on Tromgar. This third ability puts a whole hell of a lot of debuffs on, so why not? And here, we already copied Mordoom, so we can't do the copy. Let's just get Tromgar out of there. AoE. Let's get a heal up just to be on the safe side. Offensive up. We're going to start getting out of Xantera. Let's summon our own demons. And now we can just put it on auto and watch it play out. So that one wasn't too overly complicated with this team. We just have to manage Mordoom. Okay, we are on to 410. 410, we're just fighting a whole bunch of Zolites and mages. Nothing fancy. Alright, so again, same thing applies here. And so this guy taunts, so we can strip that taunt, but we want to get these mages out of here as fast as we possibly can. So again, we put our third ability up onto Tromgar. We'll get everybody under stealth. Slow on that mage didn't work. That offensive up. Get the taunt up. One stun. Now he got his taunt up. So we got no choice, but here we go. Let's strip that. He's out. So now we can go back to working on the mages. We are going to put an ability block on him, or just kill him. Now we are going to try to stun this healer. Didn't work, but there we go. Got it on the retaliation. Let's start working on that mage. AoE. He's dazed. We're gonna go after this guy here. Get that heal up. Give him that ability that'll heal him. I didn't use the heal because that does two things. It'll give him turn meter. It'll heal him. We already had the regeneration up, so we're good. We can't copy anybody in this fight, so we're just gonna continue to go after this guy. Get our taunt back up. That guy's out of there. So now we're going to work on this guy here, and now we're going to pop our heal, which we saved. AoE. Okay, we got the armor down, so that's nice. We're going to pump out some big time damage. It's alright, we got the ability block, so that was big. He's out of there. And that was him letting me know where his freeze art is. So let me see where his freeze art is. Let me see what he says. He said his freeze art is 1 away from 11. Soleus is 5 stars. Hopefully gonna get him to 7 tomorrow. So yeah, this team's not much different than what we are running. So let's get the taunter out of here. He does have the armor decrease, so let's just put some offensive up. And honestly, we can auto this at this point. So again, just managing the battlefield with this team, you shouldn't have any problem. So let's move on to the next. Okay, so we are on 411. Our enemies are a whole mess of demons. So, I believe it's 2 waves if I remember correctly, but let's get into it. Alright, so it is 2 waves. So what we want to do here is we want to potentially manage our cooldowns, but we gotta get Kyra out of here. So let's start like we would anyway. Get everybody under stealth. Slow down her. Get the offensive up. Get that taunt up. Got a stun. That was a beautiful, beautiful stun. Let's strip that taunt. AoE. And I just want to get her out of here, so I'm just going to do the damage. Boom, she's gone. Let's start working on Xantera. Out of there. Perfect. Okay, so we got 2 and 2. So we're just going to start using basic. Well, that's not going to help us very much. Okay, now again, here we have the same kind of scenario where normally we'd go after Kyra first, but there's no tank, so we don't have to worry if she puts everyone, and she uses her go dark ability, everyone goes dark. We can still fight who we want. So we want to get rid of Puncher Face because he can put that move up where people taunt, where he puts taunt on everybody else. We want to get that gone as fast as we possibly can. Get everybody under stealth. AoE. Now we're gonna, he is gone. Now we are going to move to Venomate. Let's get that up onto Tromgar. Let's get that taunt up. Let's copy Kyra. See if we can use her go dark ability. If it lasts that long. Go back to Venomate. Okay, he's got the armor down. Let's put the offensive up. So we should have an AoE coming. Kyra is stunned. Now we are going to call in Kyra. Take out Xantera and game over. Not terrible. Not terrible at all. So let's go on to the final and the hardest fight, obviously, 412. Okay, 412. We are fighting every demon in the book, and it's all one fight. Now, the kill order can be varied, but you do not want to take Buff out. He will dodge everything, and everyone else will whittle away at you. So, we definitely want to start with Kyra, though. And then we will talk about it based on how the battle goes from there on in. Alright, here we go. So we want to get Kyra out of there as fast as we possibly can. Now, the dodge on this team is insane. So let's do our normal. Let's get everybody under stealth. Slow her down. Get that offensive up. Get the taunt up. Got a stun. 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 Beautiful. This is going great. Now we have the faux taunt put up on Puncher Face. I forgot to mention that they can put a random taunt up, so that can kind of screw you up a little bit. Let's get the ability block on Puncher Face. He is gone. Alright, let's try for the stun on Kyra. Oh, we got it. That was huge. Let's continue to work on her. We got her out. Now, normally I would go for Shadar. Oh, he came out of stealth. Alright, but we're going to try to get Venomate out of there because of his AoE poison. That can mess us up. Heal. He was too low to do the second ability, so let's... Oh, perfect. Let's strip that taunt. Go back to Venomate. Let's get that AoE. Put that on Tromgar. Now we are going to steal Xantera. We are going to try to get the ability block on Shadar. Didn't work. He had no debuffs can be applied. Should have read that first. It's alright, we're still looking good. Now the cheat death activated from Freezard, but that's okay. Shadar is out of there, and we have stealth back up, offense up. Now we are going to go for buff. So let's get the heal. See the dodge. Get that back up on Tromgar. Dodged. That's why you don't go after buff first. AoE, he's gone. Our team is looking healthy, so we're just going to do a basic on Xantera, get the taunt back up with Tromgar, and we can auto it. There it is. From 4-6 to 4-12, Invasion of Demons with the same team, no substitutes. So my YouTube family, and to you, Mustang Cobra, there it is. That is the best team and how I would go about taking down Invasion of Demons from 4-6 to 4-12. I hope this helps you out, Mustang. You've been a big time supporter of my channel, so I greatly appreciate it. And I hope it helps somebody else out there too. For Mustang Cobra, this is the best team I could come up with, brother. So I hope it helps you out. So everybody out there, if you are not part of the family, if you are not part of the XMG family, you should be. Click that subscribe button. Turn on notifications, blah, 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 all that other crap. Just sub. Join the family, because I don't want you missing out on good stuff. I am going to push back the demons so I can get out the orcs for noobs, the new way I'm doing it, so I can help people out possibly who are going for Soleus for the first time, which launched today, so good luck with that. It is New Year's Eve, so I hope everybody is having a great night. I hope everybody is being safe. I hope everybody is having fun, and I can't wait to bring in 2020 with my YouTube family. The end of 2019 has been one of the funnest that I've had, outside of my family, of course, in a long time. And it's all because of you, the viewers. So I love y'all. Leave me a comment. Leave me a question. I'll get back to you. I'll help. I'll do what I can. Might not be the fastest sometimes because I got a lot of people asking me a lot of stuff. But I'll get to it. I promise. So again, be safe. Have fun. I love y'all. I'm out.